You might think that the indictment of a presidential candidate was bad news, not cause for celebration. But as it is so often the case with Donald Trump, logic has little bearing on reality. On the day of Trump's indictment for the role he played in the January 6th attack on the US Capitol, his supporters gathered in front of the courthouse in Washington, D.C., and their mood was upbeat.
I'm here to celebrate because by the end of the day today, Trump's going to get another 5 points in the polls, and it's very exciting. Every time they do one of these indictments, Trump goes up in the polls. So right now, Trump is neck and neck with Joe Biden. So by tomorrow, he should be over top of Joe Biden.
How do experts explain the fact that Trump supporters don't seem to be bothered by the charges against him? I asked Rick Wilson, a former Republican strategist and co-founder of the Lincoln Project, a political action committee dedicated to prevent Trump's re-election.
The charges against Trump don't resonate simply because the Republican base voter lives in an alternate media reality. They believe what's on Fox and what's on Facebook and not what's in the real world. The illusion of what's happening in their heads is vastly different from the reality, and it is nearly impossible to separate the hardcore MAGA voter from Trump.
Here in Florida, nearly 52% voted for Donald Trump in the last presidential election. But the Sunshine State is not only home of the former president, but also of Governor Ron DeSantis, who was long seen as a serious challenger, but is now running nearly 40 percentage points behind. He loves Donald Trump. We asked Floridian Republicans why they're sticking with Trump.
Donald Trump, because all the benefits that he has for this country, not like Biden, that he's killing this economy that we have right now.
I would choose Trump over Biden any day. He's just not cut out for the job. He's just way too old. I think that he's really made America look weak. I look at him and he doesn't represent a strong president at all.
My understanding of the Constitution, that wouldn't prohibit him. If it doesn't prohibit him, I would still support him. I don't believe the charges at this point. I just don't believe the charges.
Here in Florida, just as elsewhere in the United States, the sun shows no signs of setting on Donald Trump's popularity.